Welcome back, everybody. If you're new here, my name is Mr. Me, and um, I hope everybody's day is going just fine today. And I hope the week you didn't have a bad week or anything. So yeah, happy for Thursday, and I just want to say yesterday was nuts, literally. We had a crazy storm the other night, not last night, but the night before. And it was nuts, really crazy. I gotta say, I think it was one of the craziest storms we had in a while. I guess no tornadoes or anything, just a thunderstorm. Anyway, I hope you guys know what a thunderstorm is, literally. Um, but yeah, we had thunderstorm, but we also during that around I think 2 in the morning, we lost power, and we didn't get it back until around 9:30 to 10. We didn't get it back until then, and it was just crazy, really. It kind of sucked though, because we were probably all in a bad mood until it got back on. Because who hates losing power? Because I don't know, I'd rather go about losing internet like we did one time, and then rather than losing power, because that power just is worse than losing, I think, internet, because I can go a day without internet. I think that's possible. That's always possible. So we actually had, I think it was 2 years ago, we actually did go a day without internet because it was down. But yeah, that's what we had to do yesterday. But also, if we didn't get our power back, I wouldn't have had a play date yesterday, because I had one of my friends came over, just to hang with me. Yesterday I gave her late birthday presents, I guess you could say. Cause her birthday was sometime in June. It was sometime in the last week of June. I don't know. I can never remember her birthday, though. I can never remember it. I can only remember one of my friend's birthdays, which, her birthday, is in August, I think, 22. August 22. I think it's her birthday with the other friend that, I can remember. But, yeah, we gave her some of her gifts. It was nice. She liked them all. Because she's, trying to, redecorate her room, because her family and them are, just doing a lot of, construction in their house right now, so she's just been going through her room and painting the walls. And I heard, her colors that she wanted for decorated are, it's, pink, white, and gold, so she's been doing that. So, the presents that we kind of got her were just for, her room, to put things around, a hanger. We got, a K of a hanger, and we also got another K, which was, a white, and, I don't know what was inside it, but I had, a really cool decoration in it that was, this is definitely her. Yeah, we got her, some other things, too. We got, her box, so she could put some things in there, which is nice. So yeah, and then we basically kind of sat around my house for the entire day. Basically, we ended up just after that, we kind of talked to one of our other friends on a phone for at least an hour or 30 minutes. Either one of those two, 30 minutes or an hour. And then we after that, we ended up basically playing board games for an entire day, I guess. After that, we played Guess Who. We played Sorry, and we also played Uno, which was interesting because it was a crazy games we had played. For Sorry and stuff, that it was probably one of the most intense games I had played in a while. She was so close to winning every single time, but and then all of a sudden I get a crazy number 11 to move, and I ended up winning after that, which is nuts. Because she was so close, which was crazy. She got so close, literally every single time to winning. She was the one in the lead the entire game. and me and my mother were like just like behind her, literally. Um, yeah, but yeah, we played some board games, and after that, we basically like uh played like Roblox, I guess, for until like dinner, because we got like Domino's for dinner, which was nice. We got like I got like a pizza. She got like these like garlic bites, I think it was called, with like garlic sauce. Um, and my mother and father got like a large pizza. It was good. A good day for the kind of the middle of it, I guess you could say. Um, Other than the fact we can move out of the way of losing power, we can pretend that it never happened. Um, the only thankful part that wasn't that long. I mean, because we were like, it was not that bad because we were sleeping for half of the time anyway. So I guess you could say it was not like we were like stuck in a house like for an entire day without power. Yeah, we wouldn't have had my friend over if we'd had lost power for the entire day though. Like literally, I would never have one friend over like that. Yeah, I would never want a friend over if we just lost power for the whole day, because I think that's just rude. I think, honestly, like inviting someone over your house, but you don't have power to be able to, like, cook or anything. Like, no, we ain't doing that. Because that's just very rude. So we weren't going to be able to do that, but luckily the power came on, so it was nice. Got to see her, and she's actually one of my closest friends of my entire friend group that I have. Because I ended up going to like 2 schools anyway. Like, one I went to from kindergarten all the way to grade 3, and then in grade 4 I went to a charter school, and um it was probably one of the good times I had there. Like, I feel like even though I liked my other school a little bit there, like I had some good memories, and I had a really a lot of good people that I liked, and I still do to this day. I gotta say that's probably the best change I probably had made in my life, honestly, because I got to meet like a lot of great people. I like the teachers were awesome there. They're always like, I don't know, something about that school was always so, I don't know, just good always cheerful, I guess. Like, very, you always go in that school and you always felt welcome, I guess you could say. The best word to put it. I guess I had like I met like obviously when I went in grade 4 I was not like the first day it took a little while until I got like a lot of friends. After like at least a week I went, like my first week there I had like no one, I guess you could say. And then like I think this, I don't know how it happened, but like I think the second week is when I started like getting to know a lot of people, which was nice. I guess gonna keep names out of my conversation because I don't want to put their privacy in here, because I don't know about like how their parents want them on their names on social media. But I ended up meeting some of these great people I had, and it was just a nice group. I stayed there to the school all the way to grade 7, which was normally I wanted to stay until grade 8, but my mother also worked at my school, so it was and then her job basically she didn't get her contract renewed, which technically she got fired, I guess you could say, kind of out there. But the only difference is that that getting your contract and not renewed was that she could stay for the rest of the year, or whenever they said you could stay. And then fired me is basically you're out that day. You better pack up your bags after they say you're fired and leave. That's the only difference between those two words. So it was a crazy 2 years I had like at that school. After 6th grade and 5th grade it was like grade 7 automatically hit with all these problems. I think after though after like actually no six grade six was and grade seven was when the problems kind of started happening. It was only grade four and grade five is where we were kind of at peace. But my mother worked there for until I was done. She started working when I was in grade five. Worked there for 3 years. Yep, three. Yep, fifth grade, six, 7. Yeah, 3 years. Um, I was there for like 4 years. Than her. Um, yeah, we like it was just crazy. Everything was just going on. We had like problems and from like one of the teachers. Um, we had like a lot of drama those years, like literally a lot of drama. Um, and that's how I ended up. And then after going from that school, I ended up doing homeschool through entire grade 8 of like this year. And now in high school, we're moving from there and doing homeschool again for grade 9 as well. So, which is going to be interesting because I'm always curious, but I do not like school. I tell you that right now. I'd rather be working a 9 to 5 job, 5 to 9 job, than go to school. Honestly, if I had an option there, I would. I would. I really don't like school except seeing my friends. That's literally about it. If you guys are young and go to school still, you can understand all the things we have to do and all the drama, all the just rules I have to go through. Because I had like, and by the way, that school that I went to before I ended up doing homeschool had probably one of the stupidest rules system I ever had in my life. There was a lot of stupid rules, but there's also rules that were, yeah, you need them, obviously, because you obviously need rules, but the rules were, like, some of the rules were just like, okay, you're just being way, way too picky, I guess you could say. But yeah, I had a good, but other than that, that school was awesome. I had a lot of good memories beside the rules and beside the drama. Like, everyone there was really good. Everyone I met. And only a couple teachers, I guess, I was like, with. But most part, really good people there, I gotta say. Friends I had like one friend that ended up leaving in 4th grade, but she ended up coming back in grade 6, so it was nice seeing her again there. So that's about it. I had wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and wonderful rest of the weekend. Also, this summer is going by too fast. Way too fast. But yeah, I'll see you guys Saturday, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of Thursday and also Friday. And yeah, bye.